Okay, this is your homework. We did all of the front. Some class I didn't do this one. Trying to find L here. So that means eliminate W and H. Divide both sides by W and H. Cross that. V is equal to WH equals to L. Okay, and that's your answer. All right. This here, we want to identify the transformation. We did that in a lot of classes. This is a translation. Okay, if not, I think some classes I did not do that. This is a translation because the shape stays the same. It just slides to the right. Translation. Right 10 units. Okay. And this was a reflection over the x-axis. Okay, I think I did this for every class. So the other part is to list the corresponding sides and angle of the congruent triangle. So they also want you to write a congruent statement. So let's do the statement first using congruent symbols. Statement. Angles of the congruent triangle using congruent symbols, and write a congruent statement. So statement first. That's saying that triangle BDN is congruent to, use the congruent symbol right there, triangle, because we start out with B, B corresponds to X, X, D, Z, and Y. Okay, the next is we need to do angle. Angle. So let's look at the preimage where we create X, Y, and Z. So the preimage then is this one. Because we want to create X, Y, and Z. That's the image. So the preimage is this one. So first angle is angle B, and then angle D, and then angle N. Angle B, angle D, and angle N. That's one of the triangles. That triangle is congruent to the other one, so angle B is congruent to angle angle X. Angle D is congruent to angle Z. That one's the same. And the last angle is angle N is congruent to angle Y. The two triangles. Okay, now the sides. Next one are the sides. Okay, we'll just focus on the preimage right here. Side B to D. That's a side. The letter BD makes that side. Side B to D, that's one side of the triangle. The other side is D to V, D to N, I mean. D to N. And the last side to make that triangle is N to B. Like that. And they compare that to the other triangle, which is congruent to B to D is congruent to X to Z. D to N is congruent to Z to Y. N to B is congruent to Y to X. And make sure that you put the line there to represent the sides. Okay, you do that for all of them. You write a statement, triangle AWF is congruent to triangle A is X, Y, and Z. Okay? And then you do the sides. Angle, let's do angle first. Angle A, angle W, and angle F. Angle A, angle W, and angle F. They are congruent to angle A is angle X, angle W is angle Y, and the last angle is angle Z. Sides. Side A to W, and another side is W to F. And the last side of the triangle is A to F. Okay. A to W is congruent to A to W. Let me erase this. A to W is congruent to X to Y. Okay, and then WF is congruent to Y to Z. And the last side is A to F is congruent to X to Z. Okay, do that same on the next one. Write down your statement, stating that the two triangles are congruent. Okay, triangle MQR is congruent to Y, triangle Y, X, and Z. Let's do angle. You got angle M, angle Q, and angle R. The last angle. They're taking a test. Sorry, Jesus.
It's okay.
Is congruent to M. M is Y, angle Y. Q is X, angle X. And Z is R, angle R. The sides. Sides, let's take a side, M to R. And the other side is M to Q. And the last side is Q to R. M to R. It's right here. It's Y to Z. Congruent to Y to Z. y to x is to m to q. And then q to this r is x to z. Okay, next one. Write a statement. Okay, starting with this triangle, that's the preimage. Triangle NRG is congruent to triangle. N is a rotation, so 7, 9, 9, 7. Okay, Y. Y, Z, X. Okay. Angle. Okay, angle R, angle N, R, and angle G. Are congruent to, okay, are congruent to, let's look at N. N is congruent to Y, angle Y, R is congruent to Z, and G is congruent to X. Okay, let's do the sides. N to R is Z to Y. No. N to R, side NR. Let's do all the sides first. Kids get confused if I don't do that. And then R to G. And then the last one is N to G. It's congruent to N to R is congruent to Y to Z. R to G, Y to X. I mean Z to X. And then N to G is Y to X. Same thing here. I think you guys got this. I hope you do. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys to do the rest of this. Some classes we've done these already, so it should not be hard. Number 11. Let's do number 11. Get rid of B by multiplying it all by B. Divide 1, distribute, leaves it the same. JK plus P equals to MB. We're solving for J. So make 0 to P first. 0 JK equals to MBN. MB minus P. We want J. Get rid of K, divide by K. J equals MB K minus P over K. Okay, you want K here. You need to get rid of B. Multiply by B. Cancel that. JK plus P. It's 1. leave it the same. So MP, solve for K minus P. Divide both sides by you want K, so you need to get rid of the J. J, divide by J. K equals to MB over J minus P over J. Okay. I want to get rid of B. JK plus P equals to MB. I want to try to find P. Get rid of JK. There's a plus, U minus JK. Zero plus P is P, J, M minus JK. That's your answer. Okay. Have any question? Feel free to ask in class.